In our everyday lives, words are among the most powerful tools we have. We use them to express our thoughts, convey emotions, and build connections with others. However, words can be double-edged swords. They can heal and comfort, or they can harm and create misunderstanding. Buddhist teachings emphasize the mindful use of words, reminding us that each word we utter can shape our own life and the lives of others around us. Today, we'll explore the profound wisdom from Buddhism on speech, the advice to avoid discussing 11 specific sensitive topics. These teachings are not just about silence, but about choosing peace, harmony, and positive connections in every word we share. Let's embark on this journey of mindful speech and understand why avoiding these topics can lead to greater harmony and inner peace. So stay with us until the end, as each topic will reveal insights that can change the way you communicate forever. Topic 1. Avoid talking about personal achievements. In a world where social media and casual conversation are often filled with updates about personal accomplishments, why does Buddhism teach us to avoid talking about our successes? According to Buddhism, boasting about achievements feeds the ego. It can make us forget that our successes are often due not only to our own efforts, but also to the support and help of others. Family, friends, mentors, and even strangers along the way. Story: The Silent Monk. Consider the story of a wise monk who achieved many things in his lifetime. He helped build temples, guided countless people, and created impactful changes in his community. Yet he never mentioned these accomplishments. To him, true strength lay in silence and humility. When asked about his achievements, he would simply smile and change the topic, preferring to focus on the present moment and the well-being of those around him. Through his quiet demeanor, he inspired others to find strength in humility, and people respected him deeply for his genuine humility and wisdom. In our daily lives, we often feel proud of our achievements, which is natural. Buddhism doesn't tell us not to feel happy or proud. It simply encourages us to be mindful of how we express that pride. Every success we achieve is interconnected with the help and support of others. By shifting our language from "I did this" to "we achieved this," we nurture gratitude and humility. In turn, we cultivate stronger relationships that are based on mutual respect and appreciation. Remember, true accomplishment is when we're content with what we've achieved without needing to announce it. Topic 2. Refrain from discussing unresolved challenges. In difficult times, it's natural to want to share our challenges with those we trust. However, Buddhism advises caution in discussing problems that haven't been resolved yet. Why? Because repeatedly speaking about unresolved challenges can create anxiety and amplify our worries. Instead, Buddhism encourages us to focus on the present, taking small steps toward solutions without dwelling too much on the issues themselves. Story: The employee who focused on action. Imagine a young employee named Lynn who was struggling with a challenging project. Each day she would talk to her co-workers, detailing every setback and difficulty she faced. Instead of feeling better, Lynn found herself increasingly anxious. One day, a mentor advised her to focus on what she could control in the moment, rather than getting lost in the frustrations of unresolved problems. She began to apply this advice, taking small but consistent steps toward improvement. Gradually, her anxiety lessened and her productivity increased. Lynn's story teaches us that sometimes discussing problems too much can trap us in worry, rather than lead us toward solutions. When we share unresolved problems, we risk reinforcing our fears and anxieties. Buddhism teaches us to remain in the present, where we can focus on actions rather than the unknown outcomes of our challenges. This doesn't mean ignoring problems. Rather, it's about directing our energy towards solutions, not fears. By handling our challenges quietly, we maintain a sense of calm and control. Topic 3. Don't boast about good deeds. In a world where good deeds are often shared on social media or proudly discussed, Buddhism offers a different perspective. True kindness, according to Buddhist teachings, is done without expectation of recognition or praise. When we do something good, sharing it for validation may reduce the purity of the act itself. Quietly performing kind deeds can actually deepen our experience of kindness. Story: The man who helped in silence. There was a man who enjoyed doing good deeds, from helping neighbors with chores to supporting charities. However, he did these things quietly. He never mentioned them to friends or family and didn't post about them online. One day his friend noticed the way he helped an elderly neighbor and asked why he never spoke of his kindness. The man replied, "True kindness doesn't need applause. It's something I do for myself and the world." His silent actions inspired others to be kind for the sake of kindness itself, showing that the best good deeds are often those done quietly. In our daily lives, it's easy to fall into the habit of sharing our good deeds for validation or acknowledgement. However, Buddhism teaches us that kindness is its own reward. When we let go of the need for praise, we experience the true joy of giving. This approach also prevents us from attaching our sense of worth to external approval. By performing acts of kindness without the need to share them, we cultivate inner joy and satisfaction. Topic 4. Avoid discussing resentment. We've all experienced moments of frustration or resentment toward others, but discussing these feelings can keep us stuck in the negativity of the past. Buddhism teaches the power of forgiveness and letting go, not for the sake of the other person, but for our own peace of mind. By letting go of resentment, we free ourselves from the burden of negative emotions that weigh down our hearts. Story: A lesson in letting go. Consider a man who had been wronged by a close friend. For years he held on to the resentment, often discussing the incident with others. Each time he spoke about it, the anger and hurt resurfaced, affecting his mood and relationships. One day he came across a Buddhist teaching about forgiveness. Slowly he began practicing letting go, understanding that holding on to the resentment was only harming him. Gradually he found peace. His story shows that letting go of resentment frees us from our own suffering. Resentment can be like a heavy stone we carry everywhere. Buddhism encourages us to release these feelings, not because the hurt didn't matter, but because it no longer serves us to hold on to them. Forgiveness is an act of self-compassion. When we let go of resentment, we make room for positive emotions and a peaceful heart. Topic 5. Keep your deepest dreams private. In today's world, sharing dreams and goals is common. However, Buddhism advises us to keep our deepest dreams private, giving them space to grow without the influence of others' doubts or opinions. Our dreams are like seeds that need the right environment to flourish. By keeping them close to our hearts, we protect them from negativity and nurture them with our own determination. Story: The Quiet Dreamer. Imagine a woman who dreamed of starting her own business. Instead of sharing her plan with everyone, she quietly worked on it, saving money, learning, and planning. She avoided sharing her dream with those who might discourage her or suggest she change course. When her business finally launched, it was a success, built on her quiet determination and belief in herself. Her story shows that sometimes protecting our dreams from outside influence can lead to greater fulfillment. When we keep our dreams private, we allow ourselves to focus solely on nurturing them without external pressures. This doesn't mean we should never share our goals. It simply means we should protect them from negative influences until they are strong enough to stand on their own. By quietly working toward our dreams, we give them a greater chance of becoming reality.